Hey, Shalom. Let's give all praise, all the glory to Yahawashi. Salutation to the hopeful elect, the brothers pushing his truth and sincerity according to the words of Yahawashi. Hey, this was a quick video, just going into this news article I was reading, okay, about what's happening. It says in Toulouse, I think that's over there in France. No, it is over there in France. No, we're gonna read it, and according to what's happening, these are stuff and events that the Bible says that would happen when these are prophecies that the Bible says would happen when the time is getting near. No, the article says 48 police officers injured at yellow vest protests in Toulouse. Now let's read it real quick. More than 50 people, most of them police officers, were injured in Toulouse during protests against fuel price hikes. So the prices for fuel is getting high because that's the stuff, that's the type of stuff that happen when the society is collapsing. Okay. Yellow vest demonstrators turned into riots, making the southern French city and Paris look like battlefields. And that's according to the scriptures, and we're gonna get it in a minute. As France struggles to come to grips with the intensity of widespread protests against increasing fuel prices, which have grown violent over the past weeks, authorities in Toulouse said on Sunday that 57 people, including 48 police officers, had been injured in clashes during Saturday's riot. 5 police officers were hospitalized. Right, it shows you the pictures. Now here it is. 16 people were arrested following the disturbances. 4 of them for looting 2 shops in the city center. That's our Bible prophecy. Let's get it now. This is second Esdras in the Apocrypha. This is Esdras is Ezra. In the Bible, his name's Ezra. You see Apocrypha Esdras. Second Esdras 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Now when you look up the definition of woe, it means despair, great sorrow or distress. Right? So it says, woe to the world and them that dwell in verse 15. For the sword. So you see that's what's happening exactly right here. The sword and their destruction draw at night, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hand. Verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. It's what's happening right here. The fuel prices getting too high, so guess what they're doing? They're bugging out. They're looting shops and shit, you know. Let's go. Verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. And the more this continues to happen, right? It continues to happen. It's gonna come a time where they're gonna start shutting shit down. Okay? Which is martial law. Verse 18. For because of their pride the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread, meaning food, for great tribulation. That's exactly what's happening here. It says 4 of them for looting 2 shops in the city center. That's exactly what's happening here. And when this time comes to you, everybody is going to happen. This is going to go global. Okay. Whoops. Wait. This is gonna go global, and this is to test y'all people characters out there to see what you're gonna do. When you read Matthew 6 chapter, it tell you don't worry about what you're gonna eat, what you're gonna read. The Lord gonna look out for you. Just bringing out this pursuant to Bible prophecies, like this is gonna come. Wherever, if he ain't coming to you already, he's gonna come to you. He's gonna come to all of us. Jeremiah 30 and 7, 30 and 6. Ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. That's what's gonna be happening when those days come. Cause it's gonna be crazy days, man. Verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble. Now this is prophetic. Okay? This is prophetic. Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. So let's go to Revelations now. Well, you say he, meaning the elect, gonna be saved out of it. And the Lord gonna save you, cause you gonna be during this time, you're gonna be all type of temptations and stuff. This is where you have to start getting your character together now. Like the Lord, this is the grace period that's been mentioned in the scriptures, the grace. Just try and get yourself together spiritually and morally and in your mind and have a connection with the Lord. It's Revelations 3:10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, which is the scriptures, man. Following the actions, doing what the Lord telling you to the best of your ability. Right? It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So yeah, man, this is just a quick update. I hope you was edified by this through the Spirit and power Yahawashi. With that being said, Shalom.